Let's see what this clip is.
All right, play it now.
Highly spiritual women are single because they understand the metaphysical essence of the transmutation of and the primary reason why it's so hard for them to date and be in relationships is because they harness.
I love AI.
It requires a man to have supreme
I
masculinity.
love AI so much.
Because only a weak man will only demonize and subjugate spiritual gifts. Historical context in ancient history, the king might have had 10, 20, 10, 8 wives, but the one that he loved the most,
Yo, fam, that
was the
video
witch,
is
the healer,
insane.
the one who had the spiritual gifts. And the reason that is because you highly spiritual women.
What's funny is that the voiceover ain't AI, but the video is, and it's just fucking hilarious.
Oh, the voice is so funny.
Yeah.
Highly spiritual women are single. Let me try to repeat what
and this isn't just the Christians.
Spiritual women are single because they understand the metaphysical essence of the transmutation.
The metaphysical essence of
So imagine hearing that talking during the date.
So I'm gonna say this. Hotep shit, but if you're a very intuitive person, it is hard for you to date.
I think someone, and this might not be a synonym, but I look at someone who may be highly spiritual. That means in terms of how they view the universe, themselves, maybe they're more in tune with themselves, which means oftentimes they're single because maybe they're just happy with themselves.
That's a good point.
We talk about that. Like, I think that in terms of how a lot of people date, they date with the means of looking for a Band-Aid. They date to find someone to bring them happiness or to make them whole. And we've had the conversations that, unfortunately, that's what we were taught, right? Like to become one, or like finding your soulmate.
And
like,
men are doing this too, by the way, not wanting to be alone.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So to me, someone who is happier with themselves, and we've talked about this even in sense of like, once you're able to fully fund your own lifestyle, once you're able to find community, find friends, be happy with who you are physically, emotionally, if you find spiritually your niche, like if you're going to church or you're finding ways to just meditate and be with self and you're happy with self, it is a lot harder to date because you're less inept to put up with all the bullshit.
I don't think there's a world where being happy by yourself doesn't look a little bit like it's spinster. Oh, she can't meet anyone. Da-da-da. There's always someone that's like thinking being single is bad. But when you get to that point where you're single because you know exactly what you want, that's to me when you're on this level.
I was just having the conversation with my homegirl and she was like, bruh, I've been single for so long that I have anxiety about bringing someone into my home.
How long?
And when I said she's been single for 3 years. And so...
Does that mean sexless?
Been sexless for about 6 months, which is like, God damn, girl, I pray for you. For real. It's tough out here. But we were having the conversation because she's at the age where she's like, motherhood is now leaving the idea because she would want to have kids with a man she likes. And it's becoming so almost foreign to her that there's anxiety about like, damn, I wonder if because I've been so single with myself and have this routine in my home, if I'm going to be able to open it to someone else. Like she's literally like, I don't know if I want someone in my apartment to ruin my day.
That's just because we don't like anyone yet.
Which yes.
That's just like the real truth. I was like on my soapbox. And then when you like a nigga, it's over. And I don't mean it's over for the bad reasons. It's the same with men. Yeah. My nigga jokes a lot about me like, bruh, when I tell you came soon as fuck, like, I thought I was going to be out here. And like, it's really it. When you like a motherfucker, that's when this shit starts to happen. So don't get discouraged if you're listening and you're like, I don't know, I got my routine with friends. I don't know, I got my routine with this. Because at the end of the day, when you're excited about someone, you can't wait to incorporate them in that.